everyone. Have my brother here with me today.
How's it going?
As you can see, we have a couple glasses of hot water and some instant coffee. So I figured we would go ahead and do a little instant coffee review. You know, these are things that I take with me on the trail, as well as I drink out of rations. And I've collected a couple. And we'll probably do another video down the road where I have some more. But this is what I have. I have 7 of them. And if you can't get down with that, maybe you should just turn the video. But no, anyway, we just wanted to go through this real quick. So let's start mixing them up. I guess you start over there. I'll start over here. He has in his hands Nescafe Cafe Caramel Latte. We have the Type 3 instant coffee that comes in, USMREs. We have another Nescafe Vanilla Cappuccino and Deep Rich instant coffee. I believe that one came from an American MRE, I believe. Taster's Choice, Nescafe Taster's Choice, which is, a fairly common civilian brand, as well as you'll get it in rations. I think that came out of a Canadian ration. Diario instant coffee, and then Espresso Roast coffee, which is from the Canadian rations. If you couldn't tell that, there's a nice little maple leaf there, so you should be able to tell. So we're just going to go ahead and get these mixed in, and we'll give them a little taste test. And a smell test too, because part of instant coffees, is the smell. Well, part of coffee in general is the smell. You want to have that aroma. It's a creature comfort. Another thing that we can notice here is that, so the Nescafe powders are, Nescafe is basically powder. The Diario and the Type 3 instant coffee from the MRE are more crystalline. The espresso mix is definitely a fine powder. I believe the Taster's Choice is also kind of a crystalline type of deal as well. Tear on it. Yeah, these are pretty crystalline. So you get some granules as opposed to just a fine powder. And just real quick, thanks again to foreignmre.com sending me that free mug. I have enough mugs in the house, but that's a nice mug. Oh well. Okay, so the Deep Rich looks like I don't know. Sometimes when you have the really big granules, sometimes that means that there might have been a little bit of water that got in there, a little bit of moisture somewhere. But I mean, it wasn't molded or anything, and it looked fine. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. If you don't hear anything past this video, we might not have made it. I think we'll be okay though. And we're going to take these black, no cream, no sugar. We're looking for the taste of the instant coffee, not really the flavor of sugar or the powder. So we'll start with I guess we should have placed the packets next to it. Yeah, I vaguely remember what we were doing, so... Yeah, see how there we go.
That's right.
I think that is right. If it's not right, I'm sure you'll point it out to me later. We'll start with the Espresso Roast. You see how well I plan out these videos. The Espresso Roast is does have a little bit of a bitter to it, but you can tell it's kind of nice quality, honestly.
Yeah. I liked the Canadian last time I went camping. I think that's probably one of the best instants I've ever had. So.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And he's far more of a coffee drinker than I am. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. So let's try this Diario. I actually don't think I've had this one before. Doesn't really have much of a smell to it. And it's fairly weak too. I mean, we pretty much portion the same amount of water out for each of these. About 6 ounces, give or take.
You're basically drinking hot water with that one.
Yeah, that one's not much to it. We'll go to the Deep Rich. Yeah, again, not much of a smell. There is a little bit more taste in that, kind of on the front end.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, not much, but there's a little bit more.
Well, I meant the smell.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the taste is there. It's not a bad cup of coffee.
Yeah, maybe a little less water on it.
Yeah.
Maybe those two.
Could be.
Okay, so Taster's Choice here. Again, Taster's Choice is one, pretty common civilian brand. I mean, you can find that on Kroger or most of your grocery stores shelves. Yeah, not much smell, not much taste from my point of view.
That's almost more like a tea. Strange. No, I'm not too much of a fan of that one.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, it gets you your caffeine kick,
Yeah.
but yeah, it doesn't have much of a taste. Doesn't have that nice smell. Now, if you were just smelling the packets, that's a different thing. You can tell that, but
Yeah.
the smell has to transfer to the actual cup. So we've got our vanilla cappuccino. Should be kind of interesting. Not technically instant coffee, but still caffeinated beverage. I had them. I figured they'd be interesting. And they do have that foam that they developed there from the pack. We don't need a barista to make the foam, I guess.
Fancy camping.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's nice. Smells good. Smells good and it's pretty nice. Kind of creamy.
I do like that quite a bit. Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah,
the smell to it. Very
Yeah,
good.
the smell's great. And I didn't do these. I had these in Canadian rations, and I didn't do them because the instructions were so vague on the pack. Add it to this water thing. Pour hot water over it. Stir it. It didn't really give you. It didn't really give you instructions.
I do want to point out, I would say that this could probably do 2 cups of coffee with how much they give you.
I think you could.
Or a large 12 ounce.
Yeah,
maybe.
you could probably stretch it more than what we did here. I just wanted to get an even baseline, but you're right. I think we could probably stretch it. All right, so good old reliable Type 3. I've had this, God, so many times. It's criminal. And there's definitely a smell coming off of it. Taste is relatively weak. I would put it probably in the realm of the deep rich.
Smells there. It doesn't smell bad. Not bad. Not quite as good as the Canadian. I'm leaning towards that, I'd say.
Yeah, the
It's an
espresso.
alright one.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I mean, would you say? Because I thought it was kind of like in this realm. You think
Very
that's
similar.
pretty close?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
Yeah. All right. Well, finally we got the cafe caramel latte.
Sugar.
Ooh, wow. That definitely has a smell off of it. Definitely caramel. That's pretty tasty too.
Smells very good. That is good. The vanilla has a bit
Yeah.
better flavor, but this one, I'd say that you could use the whole packet on this, unlike the vanilla, which
Oh, you said so? You
I
think
assume that
so? You
it'd
think
be overpowering
the,
too.
the vanilla could go a little bit more water,
I'd
but
stretch
the
that
caramel,
into
you think
2.
that would stay the same?
I could drink an entire cup of that at that strength.
I could
and be
dig it.
happy.
Yeah, it's really not. I tend to like the vanilla a little bit more. The caramel's fine, but yeah, I would say that probably
Yeah.
wins in that realm.
I agree.
So of the 7 we have on the table, what do you think was your favorite?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. For a regular cup of coffee, I'd definitely go the Canadian route. It's
But
the
it's-
closest to what I would have
Right,
at
but as
home.
far as like just a caffeinated beverage for the trail, what do you think out of all 7 of them?
I still would say the Canadian would be
The-
best
the
for
espresso.
caffeine. You know, you're getting a lot of sugar with the
Yeah,
with the
really.
vanilla Nescafe. It's more novelty. I like those kind of coffees, but
Yeah,
when
I mean,
you're
they're-
camping, you
that-
want
that's
a real
like your
coffee.
that's like your K cup.
Exactly.
Whatever those are called,
Yeah.
kind of deal, special blend. But yeah, I mean, I would probably agree. I'd probably say between the espresso and just your regular Type 3.
Yeah.
Type 3 is, like I said, it's what's in basically every American ration. It does the trick. It has an okay smell. It has a little bit of taste. It's going to get you your shot of caffeine. your creature comfort. The Diario and the Deep Rich are just, they're okay. The Deep Rich was almost on par with. I would lean a little bit more towards Type 3. Taster's Choice was just pretty much water.
Yeah.
Those two were basically water. These were special. The espresso, yeah, I mean, I would agree. If I had any of them, that gives you a nice strong taste. Wake you up in the morning, has a good smell, good flavor. So, yeah, I think I would agree with you on that. But yeah, guys, I mean, we'll probably do another one of these videos as time goes by. Try and get some more varieties. Maybe go to the store and overspend on instant coffee, because you can really get into some spending here. But this is what we had, and this is what we were going to do. So I appreciate everyone stopping by. Thank you to all the subscribers and the likers and the commenters. I appreciate all that, and I just hope you have a good rest of your day. See you later.
See ya.